Howdy, howdy. Sorry, I got distracted because I realized that Nintendo sent me my year in review thing, and I was trying to figure it out. It said that my top 3 games were Pokemon Arceus, which I actually get because I've been Pokemaxing lately, where I've been trying to fill out the home, like the native home Pokedexes. There's no Nidorans in Arceus because it's a shit game. I'm just kidding. It's like one of my favorite Pokemon games in recent memory, but there's no Nidorans, so it's trash. But yeah, I've been trying to fill out each of the individual Pokedexes in home, and so I've been playing a bunch of the other games, and Arceus is the one that I've been really going all in on. Right now, I think I only have like 3 Pokemon left from that I need to get. I need to get a Spiritomb because you have to collect, I think it's like 80 wisps. It might be more. So you have to collect a ton of spirit wisps for that. So I'm only missing 1 and I don't know where it is. So I'm very stressed out because I'm like, which wisp am I missing? So Spiritomb, Arceus, and there's another one I think I just have to like evolve to get. So I've been playing a ton of that, and so I somehow managed to push that to my most played of the year, even though it didn't come out this year. And I think I beat it last year. But then second, what was second? I was just looking at this. And then I immediately forgot. Oh, my second most played was New Pokemon Snap, which also doesn't surprise me. So 2 Pokemon games for my most played. And then number 3 was Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Which I'm famously not very far in. I just play a lot to get to Digivolve things and fill out my Digimon. It's not a Digidex, or maybe it is. I don't know. So I don't know if I played that much Switch this year. I think last year I played a lot more Switch. Cause what year did Kirby come out? Kirby came out. Was it last year? I played a lot of Kirby when that came out, and then which Kirby? The Forgotten Land. I played, maybe that was the year before. I can't remember, but I went all in on that, so I think that was my most played last year, the year before, whatever year it came out. Like 2 to 3 years. I don't understand time clearly. Everything feels like it was 5 minutes ago. 2022, my god. But yeah, I don't remember what my most played was last year. Whatever year it came out, Animal Crossing was definitely my most played. I had like an unhealthy number of hours on it. My most played Switch game is Shadow Gens. I'm sure I played 16 hours. That's the problem, is a lot of games where I would get it on the Switch just because I'm like, oh yeah, then I can, you know, play it when I'm on the go, play it at Moose Parents' house, play it when I'm not at home or whatever. I wind up buying for PS5 or Xbox because it just looks slightly better, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna stream it, and so I can't play it on the go. So I wind up, a lot of games that I might have played on the Switch, I wind up playing on console. I guess it is still a console, but I play it on a console that's locked in place. So all my hours go over there. Did PlayStation send a wrap up? I'd be interested in that. Because that's probably like disgusting as well. They're doing them. I wonder if I got one. The problem with my PlayStation is that I have 2 accounts. I have 2 accounts, and I use them both. Basically, anything that I want to play multiplayer, I play on this account that I'm on right now. And then anything that I know I'm gonna play single player / I care more about the trophies, I play on my other account. And so I have like split time between them, so I'll have to check both wrap-ups and see. I feel like I actually hang out on this account more now, because this is like where MGS is, it's where my Honkai is. There's something else that I have over here. Oh, I started Infinity Nikki on this PSN account as well. Yeah, it might not have come out yet, but I'll keep an eye out for it. I did get my, I think I screenshotted it actually, because I was like, of course. I did get my Twitch wrap up. It's actually thematic right now. Words that kill. Would you speak them to me? Twitch. It makes me believe. Where is my frickin' Twitch wrap-up? Don't tell me I'm confirmed for the Game Awards. I already know. I already streamed it. Oh, here it is. I'm alive. Going to Twitch chat. Whether you streamed, watched, chatted, or lurked, 2024 on Twitch wouldn't have been the same without you. Let's recap, shall we? So I streamed for 278 hours. I did 85 streams. Should I just... I don't think that's like... Because the thing is too is that I was gonna say I split my time. I split my time between Twitch and YouTube. It's really only half. I think YouTube gave me a... YouTube definitely gave me my viewer wrap-up, which I've hidden from prying eyes, because nobody needs to know. But here it is. Save. Twitch 2024. Oh, the 4 key got stuck. Crap. Here. My top categories of the year. I like how Metroid Prime 2 smashed everything, but then all of the rest was MGS. I don't know what the GOAT one was. I don't think the GOAT one is anything. I think it just means I didn't have something in that spot, because it was literally all MGS. Shoutouts to the GOAT. Yeah, this is my top categories, so I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. My top stream of the year. They don't tell you what your top stream. They just tell you how many people were there. My top tags of the year: English, okay, Moose, okay, and Menhera. Fuck you. Top emotes. 433 clips. Oh yeah, I already showed my top. I already showed my top clip of the year. It's when Sam Lake walks out at Summer Game Fest and I lost my shit. my top clip of the year. Got 898 new followers. Based on all this recap data this year, you were the clippable rating action star of the year. I don't know what that means. Oh, here we go. Here's like a wrap up that can I just save this? Is this an image? Please say it's an image. Which 2024. Don't stick. Oh. Tell us you're not your top 9 viewers, coward. Give me 1 second, I will. I didn't know if people wanted to be called out, but I enacted Shut the Fuck Up Friday. Yeah, here you go. This is the this is my top categories. It's like so damning. There was someone I forgot who it was in Discord who was watching the VOD of the Game Awards and was like, I hope Maple doesn't scream when Sam Lake comes on screen, and all I could think was like, this is a foolish hope. What are you thinking hoping for this? Let's see. As far as what I watched, my 5 most watched channels this year. So you're a Metal Gear fan. My top 5 watch channels. I'll tell you guys who are my top viewers, but the 5 channels I watch the most this year was Tenchi, Haruna, Kuruko, Barry, and Guinevere. Like, so predictable. Women. I know what I like. I said before, I know what I like. I don't stray too far outside my box. I'm someone who's comfortable in my when they say pick a lane, I am so comfortable in my lane. Woman! My top emotes of the year. The squishing the squibby Maple's one of them. Why are they calling me grass toucher of the year? Is it because I don't watch Twitch as much as YouTube? Probably. So my top viewers. Because you're the nature VTuber. Well, I think the thing too, I mean, these are definitely my 5 most watched channels, but sometimes I watch unlogged in because I'll be like watching at work and I don't want to log in to my Twitch while I'm at work in case I forget to log out. So I probably have like more hours watched. I'm just a lurker. I don't like chatting. I get really self-conscious when I'm like, when I say something and then a bunch of people chat are like, hi Maple, because I know everyone's just being really nice and really friendly, but I'm like, oh my god. Like, don't perceive me. Well, I mean, that's why I have like an alt channel for all like my Koto-san simping activities. Not like anyone over there, that chat moves too fast, nobody's gonna recognize me, but like if you know, she says, if she attempted to pronounce my name when she's doing super chat reading or something, I'd be like, no, don't look at me. Well, there was the time when I re-upped my sub to Pika on the wrong channel. And she was like, Maple Alcesia channel, welcome to the Pika Air Force. And I was like, no! Don't say it. Don't look at me. Hey, do not pick me, girl. I just like lurking. I don't know. I don't post anywhere. I lurk a lot of places and I just don't post because I'm like, if I post, people will know I'm here and then I have to like fake my own death. No, I mean, nobody knew who I was, but I was also like hearing my- I like to use like pseudonyms that I only use in one place so that it's like what if- this is so like stupid and random, but what if she was like, oh, that's like, I got a new subscriber and she's also super chatted me, let me go look at her Twitter, and then she like, because I know that some streamers like do that. They go and they look up people who are really active in their community and like, oh, I wonder what they're up to, or I wonder like what they came to me for, or what they're interested in. And then she went to my Twitter and she sees me like, I'm leaving my work holiday party to go watch Sonic 3. Like, I don't want to be connected to anything. I need to suppress all of my own information online. I can't. Oh god. It's just based. Maple, has anyone ever told you overthink a tad bit? On what grounds? No one has ever said that. Every fucking time I text her. Yeah, mod chat where I roll in and I'm like, hey, am I out of pocket for like wanting to do this, or am I being ridiculous for like trying to think of a way to handle such and such? And everyone's like, you're overthinking way too much. And I'm like, heard. Heard, chef. And then I immediately move on to overthinking about something else. Let's see. All right, my top chatters of the year: the Green Fireball, Sparkster Gaming, Unlucky Cat, Bellhound, Voluptuous Lamp, Horace Billis, and Prinny Axel get called out. Yeah, my top categories are like really, really severe. I'm not beating the allegations. It's lust for chatting. Alright. Paid just like the Game Awards, get 'em! I can't say that, I'm an official co-streamer. I was already mean enough, like... Oh! I was already mean enough during the Game Awards. I'm like, they're never gonna let me. They're never gonna let me co-stream it again after I muted Randy Pitchford. Maybe in 2024 you'll play a game on Twitch that doesn't begin with an M. Well, now I have to continue the bit so that we have it. You were Jeff's feelings. Jeff's lucky I didn't just like storm the stage, to be honest.
Please select a mission.
I was getting close. Oh, I've actually done a bunch of these. I don't care that much about gas masks. I don't use them too much. Or, I mean, I don't use gas too much. I'm fine with all that. Rescue the peacekeepers. Oh, hordes. Oh no! Well, at least I got some resources. I've done a bunch of stuff. They had Muppets on there roasting everyone. Yeah, I actually one of my favorite moments was when they were like, did you know that Jeff Keighley is friends with Hideo Kojima? Yeah, but does Kojima know that? And then just cuts to Kojima like I was like, is this when we get the Kojima speaks English reveal? He just doesn't with Jeff. Yeah, that was really good. There's when they ragged on DLC for being voted Game of the Year. That was pretty solid. All right, so I've done a bunch of stuff. I still have a few side ops I really want to do, but I figure I can do them after. So I completed my command platform, my R&D platform, and my support platform. I just have these 4 to go, and it's really just fuel resources that's holding me back, but I'm hoping that because I have all these fobs and they're like halfway decent, that can help me build up fuel faster. I actually don't know how much fuel I have right now. I need so much. Okay, I have 37. I wanted Elden Ring to win purely because I'm a monster who wants to watch the world burn. I mean, we got some cool reveals at the Game Awards, at least. Like, I was... Oh, I also, I put up my Christmas tree. I put up my Christmas tree, but I was decorating it, and I was like, oh, should I listen to one of my books on tape? Or should I put on, like, a show that I don't really need to pay very close attention to as background music? Like, what should I have on in the background while I'm decorating my Christmas tree? And so I put on every single cassette tape and listened to all of it. Except for this. I have 2 left. I have 2 left that I need to listen to. I actually think this has a lot of important information, so I'm kind of tempted to just play all 4 of these. Yeah, we got Pac-Man of the Colossus. We got Dark Pac-Man. We got a new Shadow of the Colossus guy game. We got a bunch of stuff. Can't remember it, but oh, we got Witcher 4. I'm actually really excited to go back to Witcher 3 now that I've beaten Veilguard. And I'm like jonesing for more high fantasy games. I'm like, well, the first thing I did is I went back and started replaying Trespasser from Dragon Age Inquisition. So as soon as I beat Veilguard, I started playing another Dragon Age game. But once I'm done with that, I think I'll go back to Witcher 3 because I was having a really good time with it. And I'm excited that Witcher 4 is on the way. And hopefully, maybe I can beat Witcher 3 like as Witcher 4 is launching, so I don't have to wait too long. Because I really like the books. The Pac-Man thing was made in 2020, so the secret level episode is pretty much based on that game alone. Wow. Let's listen. I'm gonna play these and then I'm gonna give you guys kind of the background. I've been doing side ops. I actually got 2 more. Oh, we should go to Mother Base and talk to Paz. I got 2 more Mother Base soldiers. I think it was 2. I got 2 more Mother Base guys. I did a couple of other things. But occasionally I would come back to Mother Base to do something, or just to make sure that my boys didn't get too sad. and I got a couple of cutscenes, so I'll just like walk you through.
There were 3 English vocal parasites. According to Skullface, yeah. Skullface had 2 of the English strain with him. You burned both of them. There was an oil fire. I tossed him in. So that just leaves 1. And you tell me Skullface
Yeah, I think
said
this is really
he used
important.
it. He said it was very close to me. Very close. One of your comrades. Or someone ordered to kill you. Or he could have been speaking metaphorically. Metaphorically. Close to your spirit. Close to your heart. Someone who either loves you or despises you. The second one makes a long list. Whichever it is,
I have 3
act
theories.
with caution. Skullface implanted someone with the English language strain. Who it is irrelevant. Why? I tell you what Skullface really meant. Very close to you means you will be exposed. All the infected here have been given the Wolbachia. Even if the vocal cord parasites infect them now, they cannot reproduce. But if there's a different host among us, host to the English strain, if that were the case, we'd see the symptoms. What about the non-English speakers? We have plenty of those, but the staff use English as a common language. But if that someone has not spoken English yet, and begins to speak it now, there'd be another outbreak. The final mating pair of the English strain must be found immediately. Skullface is gone, but his threat still remains. On this base, do you see what the final mating pair is? With him dead, those parasites are the stain he wished to leave upon the world. His thirst for vengeance.
Such a lust for revenge.
In their flesh. Think. Does anyone here bear a grudge against you? Who would target you specifically?
If there's no Gwent in Witcher 4, I
The
swear to
ethnic
God,
cleansers that
I'll
Code
burn
Talker
down the
mentioned,
game
they
studio.
weren't Skullface's true goal. All we have is circumstantial evidence, but here's my theory. It was Cypher who started developing the vocal cord parasites as bioweapons, parasitic weapons, and Africa was the testing ground for them. As Code Talker said, their purpose is the ethnic cleansing of only those who speak a particular language. So they could do a weapon of mass destruction to eradicate specific groups, races, ethnicities, or colonies by the language they speak. Or a kind of absolute language control. Or maybe a tool for those arrogant fools to build some misguided utopia. I can see plenty of uses for them. However, in practical terms, they wouldn't be as dangerous as you'd think. Counteracting the parasites is easy, after all. Cut them out of your throat to save your life, or just don't talk. That also prevents the infection from spreading. So if the international community were to find out about them, they'd no longer be the threat they were conceived to be. In which case, their targets would be limited to minority groups as a deterrent or a terrorist tool. It's hard to imagine Cypher developing something like that as a main weapon for their arsenal. That leads me to think we've only tugged on one little thread in Cypher's grand tapestry. An obscure corner of their work, possibly forgotten altogether. In any case, things changed. When Skullface was forced to relocate to Africa and he saw that thread dangling. All the time he continued that research, he was secretly following his own agenda. The ethnic liberator parasites, his English language strain. Skullface said there were only 3 samples of the English language strain parasite, and I think we can believe him. Bringing his ethnic liberator's plan to fruition depended on creating an English version of the vocal cord parasites at all costs. But an English strain would have been useless to Cypher. Worse, it could have destroyed everything they'd built. It was the one type they couldn't allow. That means Skullface was forced to develop his English strain out of sight of Cypher's network. Naturally, he couldn't use the greenhouse facility Cypher had set up and filled with guinea pigs. Skullface must have found some secret place to create his precious few English parasites, hiding all evidence like a man cheating on his wife. Somewhere, an entirely standalone environment. And when his plan entered its final phase, he must have made the place disappear. Some little room, could be anywhere, but now nowhere at all. We'll never know where he did it, but to elude Cypher's surveillance, it couldn't have been big. I believe Skullface was telling the truth. There were only ever 3 samples of the English language strain. Why activate Sahelanthropus in Afghanistan? This is how Skullface wanted things to play out. The Soviet Union secretly develops a new type of nuclear weapon and successfully deploys it in Afghanistan. Revealing the existence of Sahelanthropus results in a return to the glory days of the Cold War. The threat it poses reignites the nuclear arms race between the world's major powers. The demand for nuclear weapons increases around the globe. What if you then introduced a nuclear weapon anyone could get their hands on? Non-nuclear nations, militant groups of all shapes and sizes, they'd all jump at the chance. Sahelanthropus was a marketing tool to sell nukes all around the world. But I think it's safe to say that plan was stamped out before it got up and running. The world's intelligence agencies never did turn up anything conclusive on it. After all, Sahelanthropus vanished before word could spread. Everything that's happened is already a fading memory, never to join the pages of history. Except for Cypher. Cypher won't forget. They'll already be working on something, quietly, beneath the surface. They'll use the pieces of data scraped together from this incident to build their own bipedal weapon. It'll take them a long time to complete it, but for now, the greed sector have found their new life's work. We'll have to be ready too.
Actually, let me go back to Mother Base so we can go see Paz.
Please select a landing zone.
Let's forget which one. On this one? Unless... No, she's on this one. So the couple times I've come back to Mother Base, I got a few cutscenes. One of them was just old baby Liquid kind of looking at me funny. Another one, little baby Liquid steals the charm that I got for the kids from their leader, who was being held at the Devil's House. He steals the charm and he drops it into like it's like a decontamination pit full of chlorine gas, so they can't get it. And so the kids want to go down, and Ocelot and Kaz are like, do not go down there, you will suffocate and melt immediately. And then Quiet jumps over the railing and goes down. She's gonna DNC. So Quiet jumps over the railing and goes down and retrieves the trinket for the kids. And
boss, welcome home.
And but then she comes out and she's kind of bleeding a lot and not doing super great. But I think she healed and got better, but she definitely like went through it getting the kids' charm back, so we gave it back to them, and then Liquid is just kind of like meh and leaves. And then another one, I came back and just Code Talker was chilling at the landing pad waiting for me, and he just says, keep an eye on Kazuhira Miller, and wheels away. And that's it. So kind of my 3 thoughts on who might have the English strain. I think there's something going on with Kaz. I don't necessarily know if he has the strain because he does talk in English a lot, and so I feel like that would have already shown itself. But I do think there's something up with him, and there's a lot of like big bosses watching you propaganda all around base now. I wonder if Liquid could have it, because he's not really talking. And I think the only time I've heard him talk on base, he wasn't speaking English. Because he was talking to the other kids. He doesn't really talk. And he's acting super shady, and I feel like he would be happy to wreck up Mother Base. Or I wonder if Quiet has it, and that's why she is quiet. Can't hear her super well. But those are the cutscenes that I got. Hey, little lady, I got new stuff. Did I wait too long to show her the?
Something to show me, Snake?
There we go.
Oh, somebody took this while we were fishing. That day, I figured out that it doesn't really matter if you catch a fish or not. Just waiting for a fish together can be the most fun of all. Oh yeah, Chico got all worked up and almost fell into the sea. When they do some more fishing, tell me, okay? I'm sorry, Snake. My head hurts. Could you let me rest?
You have one more photo to look at. So, I'm gonna leave for 1 second and come back. And you can look at another photo for me. Unless... I thought I got another one, but maybe I just had... Maybe I just had the one? Or maybe she needs me to, like, leave base and come back.
Snake.
Yes? She might need to rest for a bit. Okay, she has a cooldown. A cooldown timer. Do not DMCA me, blah 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 blah. Whoa! Whoa!
Please land in zone.
Roger.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Titties that
On station at LZ.
would you speak them to me? Let the Hueys fear us all. It's just a means to an end. I did go and check in on Huey with the vague hope that he would someday finish his fucking thing, and he still hasn't. Which is really irritating because I have a dispatch mission that requires the battle. What's he calling it? The battle gear? I have a dispatch mission that requires it, and he's still working on it. I did upgrade some of my weapons. I got the higher rarity version of some of them, and I got them all suited up.
Please select a mission.
It should be so for now on I'm gonna get subsistence. All weapons, so subsistence is all weapons and items are OSP. Extreme is high difficulty level. So I'm gonna be getting those from now on, but do I have to complete these to like continue the story? I assume I just have to do the yellow dot ones.
The agent that the CIA had working for them inside OKB-0 has gone missing. We've been given the job of finding and extracting him. The target learned of XOF's plans to use vocal cord parasites and had hidden himself with the CIA's Mujahideen allies. But following Skullface's death, the Soviets retook OKB-0 and all contact with the target was lost.
Uh-oh.
He may have tried to go back to OKB-0, but even Langley isn't sure what's going on. After all, they've never even learned of Skullface's plan. That's probably what they want to get out of the man once he's extracted. But we can't allow Langley to learn of the existence of the vocal cord parasites. That's why I want you to bring the target out, boss. Once we have him, we can report him dead and keep him on base. All contact with Langley is being conducted through a cutout. Our reputation should remain intact. As for the reward, it's already in the hands of the cutout. All you have to do is get the job done. Just like always.
Oh, I just realized this one has a rocket control specialist. I need that for my cool arm. Any other blueprints? Or specialists that oh, sleeping gas specialist. I didn't get that guy. First aid manual. That sounds useful. Oh, that was the white mamba. I can actually extract those kids now. Maybe I'll repeat that off stream so I can get first aid. But I want the rocket control guy. We shall see.
Mission accepted.
So let's just find the dude and get him out. I feel like that's a
Heading to
DD
our
specialty. Oh. Higher. Wait. Said you have higher grade, but I know for a fact. Yeah, I have 5-star. Wait, why does it say 4 if I have a 5-star? Weird. Okay. Whatever you say, Chief. And then I think everything else is set. I did get the hand of HOWDY, which pulls target soldiers / prisoners back towards me. Which sounds incredibly weird. But I kind of want to try it anyway. And I want to see how it looks. Oh, that's cool. And I got the rocket arm. Got the stun arm, the upgraded stun arm. Fortnite colors. I kind of want to try that. I don't know how much I'll be able to try it on this mission, but I kind of want to try it. It is really expensive to use, though. Maybe I'll wait and I'll mess around with it on the side off. Not that. Not that. Probably can leave the capture cage at home this time. I feel like I should maybe be bringing more, like, sleep grenades. But they do have gas masks, because I haven't been bothering getting rid of those. Get a vehicle. Alright. I think we're good.
Deploying.
Alright, Dee Dee. Help me find this man that we're gonna kidnap for the rest of his natural life. We have a very soft bunk for him on Mother Base. Wait, do I get DMCA'd for...
Find and extract the missing CIA agent. The target was laying low with the friendly Mujahideen during the vocal cord parasites incident. The man's headed back to OKB-0 after the Soviets recaptured it. Check the target's VI on your iDroid.
I'm glad that after Ground... Because Ground Zeroes, when I did the side ops, it was a bunch of like, look at his VI on your iDroid, but that was like required. and if you didn't, you had no idea what the dude looked like. This one, I don't think I've ever looked at the target's VI on the iDroid. Usually when I tag him, Paz is like, that's the guy. And I don't have to... and my face blindness does not come into account. Where'd I drop? Alright, so he said he was maybe heading up to OKB0. Isn't that like pretty far north? Maybe I should have dropped further. Oh, it's over here.
Marker placed.
Maybe I should have dropped up there. That's okay. The MGS marathon will end with police knots mentioned. Look at that. That's good. Well, I mean, I think my next Kojima game... Can I find many of these? Is there a crack in here? Maybe not. My next Kojima game after this one... Well, I mean, there's still MGS games that I want to play. Damn. Push the wrong button. I've been playing too much Infinity Nikki. I pushed the wrong button to collect stuff. Cool, and thank you for the subscription. Oh, several men disappeared in Moose territory. Well, there's still other MGS games I want to play. Like, I have Acid that I'd like to play. I have this thing at Christmas where I usually throughout the year, if there's a game that I want to play, I just kind of buy it because I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it, it's there, I can buy it, I'll just buy it, and then Christmas time comes around and Mama and Papa moves are like, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, I'm good. Oh shit. Distracted, I'm talking about.
Analysis complete.
Oh, you, I want you.
Analysis complete.
A Soviet soldier.
Marker placed.
A lot of them
Marker
came from
placed.
Central Asia before, but lately they've been using
Complete.
more and more
Marker
Russians.
placed.
Simple, really.
Analysis
There's less hesitation
complete.
to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you.
None of these dudes are the... Oh,
Analysis complete.
oh, he's a tough
Marker
guy.
placed.
None of these are the Rocket Man. Ooh, what you want to use Rocket Man. Burn and now to
Analysis
scan up
complete.
here. Oh, he's unsanitary. I don't want
Analysis
him.
complete.
Oh, fuck! I want him. Enemy sniper. When you are the enemy sniper.
Caution. Stand still approaching.
You dog, hold on. Has anybody else noticed yet? Yeah, so I have Acid, which I'd like to try. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying is I just like don't really have anything to ask for Christmas usually. So I'm like, well, I have everything I want. And I'm good. But usually, for the sake of giving Papa Moose something to do, I'll put like a kind of more hard to find game on there, but I stipulate like, do not spend an exorbitant amount on this. Like if you can find a deal, I'd be thrilled. But otherwise I'm okay. And he's really good. That's like his hobby, is he likes to try and find decent deals on some of the rare stuff. And that's how I wound up with like Doom GBA. Oh yeah, did you guys see this? Yeah, I have a new toy.
coming too. Roger that.
You have arrived at your destination.
So that's how I wound up with Doom GBA.
Guard post captured.
Thank you.
You gotta extract him.
I don't know if I care as much about this guy, but I'll take him. Yeah, I got the wormhole, so now I can Fulton people like inside buildings and stuff. Oh no, our men keep falling asleep at the general location. Let's just run over there.
He's coming too.
But
Roger that.
this year for the kind of rare game that I'd like if you could find it for a decent price, I asked for Ghost Babel. So if Papa Moose can figure that one out, if Papa Moose is successful in that endeavor, then I would like to stream that. Yeah, it is rare, and it's even more rare for like a copy that isn't exorbitantly expensive.
Arrived at Mother Base.
You're planning on playing that on original hardware? Yeah, so I have a an analog pocket, and I have the dock for the analog pocket. So that's how I played Metroid Zero Mission on original hardware.
Good dog.
Is I can just plug it into my analog pocket, plug the pocket into the dock. The dock has an HDMI out boom, and I just use a oh fuck me.
We know where to find the target. Check your iDroid.
Analysis complete.
Check yes. There he is.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets.
How's this guy not notice any of this?
Take care of the
Stupid.
squad searching for the target. Now you just need to extract him.
Tell Pop Moose the Ghost Babel's called Metal Gear Solid in the US. I did. I gave him all the appropriate information. Yeah, I gave him all the appropriate info, but I said only get it if you can get it for like a reasonable price. What's up, buddy? It just goes down. You're all right. Pretty good. Any of these guys worth anything to me?
Analysis complete.
Thank you.
Mission
Nice
info
work.
has been updated. The map has been updated.
Nani? Where'd you come from, you clown?
You gotta extract him.
Oh no, man.
Analysis
That guy
complete.
sucks. What about this guy?
Analysis
Oh,
complete.
you two can stay here. What about this guy?
Analysis complete.
Stream sniper.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Does it want me to
Good dog.
take all these dudes? Oh, it was only 2. Taking these. Whatever, you guys suck, but I'll take you. I was gonna exfiltrate the box then. But yeah, so I asked for that, so we'll see. We'll see if I can,
Roger that.
if he can find a nice copy. Otherwise, it's not a big deal. I wonder what the mission is, what the task is that keeps pinging there.
Marker placed.
This way.
You have arrived at your destination.
I love Dee Dee's like, hey. Are you looking for any copy of Ghost Battle or the full set? Just any copy. I'm not that hardcore about, especially for like older, rarer games. I used to be kind of a stickler. Like back in my eBay Prime days.
Mission complete.
Oh shh. Let Dee Dee take the wheel.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yeah, back in my eBay Prime days, I was always very hardcore about
Mission complete.
Beat in box.
They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
Oh my god. Nice. Yeah, I was very hardcore about complete in box. It needs to have a manual. It has to, no sticker residue. It has to look nice. Like I was really serious about all that stuff. But now, especially nowadays when retro collecting sucks.
Boss, the target filled us in on what's been going on. He betrayed the Soviets, passing information to Langley, but got scared after learning XOF used the vocal cord parasites. Then came feelings of guilt that his leak sent comrades to their deaths, and fear that America might deploy such a weapon itself. But in reality, XOF and Langley don't have a collaborative relationship, and Skullface was not working for America. Still, I can't blame the man for being afraid. After laying low with the Mujahideen, he tried to cut his ties with the US and return to the Soviet military. But along the way, someone came after him, and he was forced back into hiding. Could have been remnants of XOF looking to silence him. And you know the rest. He doesn't seem to know much about the parasites, but nevertheless, it'd be too dangerous to hand him over to Langley or the Soviets. We'll keep him here as originally planned.
Was that mission S-Rank Pro Gamer or S-Rank Comedy of Errors? Can't it be both? Yeah. I don't really, I mean, retro collecting sucks now. So I used to go, and I never went for sealed copies if it was a game that I was intending to play, because I was like, I'm gonna open it anyway. like I would get sealed copies for stuff that I didn't ever intend to play. Like I got a sealed copy of the Tales of Vesperia, like special steelbook edition, and I was like, well, I've already played the game, I don't need to play it again. So that I went for sealed. But for the most part, if I'm planning on playing a game, I just don't get a sealed copy. And so I definitely don't go for sealed. But I used to go for like complete in box, nice box, original cover, manual, all that, but I don't even do that anymore. I'm like, if I can get the game itself for a halfway reasonable price and it's not so damaged that it's unplayable, like as long as it's playable and as long as it's the game and the price is fine, then I go for that. I just had to, you have to adjust to the market. But yeah, it started collecting a while ago, but I feel like it got way worse in 2020. It was like significantly worse. Hope you enjoyed the free 32X. Yeah, I did. It's God's perfect console. But yeah, I'm definitely not looking for like a big chunky perfect copy of Ghost Babel. I'm like, Papa Moose, if you can find a Ghost Babel that's, I don't know, maybe been dropped in a bag of Doritos and it's just the cart but it still plays, I'm fine with that. I got the moon. Battle gear has been completed. Oh, got so many dudes. Guess I can just skip.
Emery Emmerich's finished development on that battle gear of his. Get back to Mother Base.
Okay. And I went and I exfiltrated on land and everything. Ooh, flashing lights warning. This fucking guy. God, he's so greasy. The president of the Association of Greasy Motherfuckers.
Yes, sir!
This fucking guy. Now that Hughes finished the weapon, can we throw him into the ocean? That's all I wanted to do for weeks now. His new legs. No, I mean, I'm not saying that I want to throw him directly into the ocean. Like, I do that too. But you know, I'd put him in like a nice inner tube and kick him off the side of Mother Base and let him float away. And I would not feel bad about it even a little bit.
Developed to take on hostile bipedal weapon systems. But unlike the Soviet-funded Walker gear, the battle gear still hasn't been properly field tested.
Oh, am I gonna have to do
assign
that?
a combat unit to take it on dispatch missions, so that we can evaluate its capabilities and reliability. Assuming you've got no objections, give the order to dispatch the unit from your iDroid.
Maple, he made a whole ass battle gear for you? Yeah, implying he did this for me. And not because he's like, look at what I can do! Inner tubes are a valuable resource, we chuck you in. Yeah, I can't argue with that. Only if you throw some needles at him while he floats away. I'm sure the torture had something to do with this too. Oh, whatever, get over it. I don't have an arm. It won't stop hurting. He just like can't stop himself. He literally can't help himself.
Boss, we need evidence to prove our suspicions about Emmerich. Head to the central base camp in Afghanistan and recover that AI pod. It's time we purge Diamond Dogs of that traitorous parasite once and for all.
He was the only that were completely open for destroying the timeline because he's
Please select a mission.
Yeah, but he did give me Otacon, who's my perfect beloved baby boy. So this is the battle gear one. Oh my god, the predicted losses are so high. I don't want to send my scrubs to do it. It's only a 9% difference. Oh, but the success probability goes way down. He's already procreated Hal. He's served his purpose. Huey's done breeding. We can get him out of here. I don't like the success probability on any of these either. Jesus. Maybe I'll do this to like keep it above 50% without risking any of my S rank guys. Who's out here building you tech that will get your men killed? Yeah, exactly! And then he's gonna be like, oh,
Unit dispatched.
I got my friends from this very real government agency to come do an inspection on us for something that I encouraged. Fucking guy. Huey canonically thinks people who believe in Santa are idiots and he mocks Snake for it. God, Huey sucks. My question is, who procreated with Huey? Like, I can forgive them for giving me Otacon,
Please
but...
select a mission.
Like... him? You looked at this guy and you were like, yeah, I'll have a baby with this thing. Like, who did that? Who made that? Who? This lust for vengeance. What was the other one? I want to get shot. Shotguns are killing me, man.
Unit dispatched.
Oh. Personnel with new skill. Or what it was. I didn't get the rocket man. I didn't get him. I didn't see him. I suppose I'll have to go back off stream so we can actually make progress. Rocket Man. I got so many freaking cassettes. I have to go decorate my Christmas tree again so I can listen to all of them.
Please select landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
There's an intel tape in-game if you wish to keep it spoiler-free. What? I will listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it. It was so festive. It was a festive seasonal activity, decorating my Christmas tree and listening to every MGS5 intel tape. Woman! That was my Twitch viewer wrap up this year. It looked like that. Coward woman. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's Sahelanthropus. More like Sahelanthropus. Got him. Blow this popsicle stand. Air radar. Oh, that's the stuff I'm always blowing up.
Boss, we need evidence to prove our suspicions about Emmerich. Head to the central base camp in Afghanistan and recover that AI pod. It's time we purge Diamond Dogs of that traitorous parasite once and for all.
Traitorous parasite. Hello. Yeah, this is a judgment-free zone. Remember at the beginning of the Game Awards when I completely lost my mind because Dickless Rage followed me? Wait. Oh, is it a side op? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I have some that aren't done. Sorry, I'm a scrub. Oh god, the AI pod. Oh god, please. Traitorous parasite Randy Pitcher.
Please select a landing zone.
Okay. Going this way. I think this way doesn't have a bridge, and the other one does. I was gonna say, I think I have to do the AI pod one. I think that's my next. I like that they. Oh, that's what I was driving last time. I don't think I need it. I'm okay. Oh, did it not cost me anything to have it? My GMP didn't move. Because I had it already? Well, I'll still save it. And I can sell it for money. Bobby Kotick. Bobby Kotick didn't get up on the stage at the Game Awards, so I didn't have to mute him. I didn't have to betray Jeff due to my distaste for him.
Deploying.
Neither did Tim Sweeney. I'm trying to remember. Was Tim Sweeney the Epic Games guy? I never think of Tim Sweeney. I was thinking Mike Capps. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Maple could UFC any variety of game CEOs. I just have a distaste for a lot of them. I don't feel bad about that. Only Maple can save us from this dog shit industry. Did I ever... I told the karaoke story, right? How I absolutely ruined the night of a CEO of a major Japanese video game company. I mean, Todd Howard is the Prince of Lies. I cannot fault you for feeling that way.
Marker placed.
Why is woman in all caps in the tags? Where's my emblem? Hold on. Where's my emblem? There it is! Woman! I haven't heard that before. Woman! So... Why do you still have Jeff Keighley in your tags? Because I've had Jeff Keighley in my tags for 3 years and I refuse to remove it. Because Jeff and I are one. Jeff and I are one being, and no one has ever seen us in the same room, so they can't disprove it. What if I was just Jeff Keighley with a voice changer? Would you still love me if I was Jeff Keighley with a voice changer? So after E3 one year, let's see. I feel Maisie could go stream the Game Awards. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled. I can't love you now that you've implied that you're not Jack. So 1 year after E3, I was one of the people who was in charge of basically handling people when they came to the booth. So anything from like big journalists to like executives from partner game companies to some of our like sales execs at like Amazon and stuff. Oh, I had a really dickish interaction with an Amazon guy once, but and it was kind of like, you know, like not what I'm good at because I hate being exposed to other people. But I did it anyway, and it was kind of a little bit of a schmoozing day, and I was really worn out afterwards, but the CEO of the Japanese branch of the company, so he was basically like the CEO of the entire company, was there, and a bunch of other really important people, and he was like, oh, you guys have done like such a great job, like schmoozing and representing our company today, like I'm gonna bring you out for karaoke and some drinks. And I was like, cool, sounds good. And I think I have told this story because this was after I accidentally ordered the 3 glasses of $38 wine. And the $38 glass wine, and then everyone kept making fun of me. And asking, the one Xbox exec kept asking me, like, is it $38 good? And I was like, please stop, I'm so embarrassed. But we went to karaoke, and the CEO was like, he's a CEO, so he's a man of like high taste or whatever, and he ordered, oh, it's a decoy. He ordered a bunch, couple of bottles of like $1,000 wine, like $1,000 a bottle wine. And I was just like, what the fuck? And I was really scared to drink it. And so then I drank a glass or two, but I was really nervous and I'd been drinking before that. And so I was a little bit crazy. I wasn't like out of control, but I was, you know, I should have been cooler. I should have been cooler about it. And, I basically, me and the head of our European branch were both a little in our glasses. Is that guy any good? We were both a little bit in our glasses, and he divulged to me that he had been in a band when he was in his 20s, and I was like, well, brother, we gotta sing some good old-fashioned rock. And me and him basically proceeded to monopolize the entire karaoke session. Just blasting like 80s grunge rock. 80s and 90s grunge rock. And he was a good singer. I'm not a good singer. And we were just like wailing it. And he was getting really into it and I was getting really into it. And eventually the CEO, $1,000 bottle of wine, only half gone, still on the table, got up and left and never came back. And I was like, I don't know if I still have a job. I think he wanted it to be like a classy night of karaoke, and we absolutely railroaded it into, I'm a creep. You did the Lord's work. I'm a widow. What the hell am I moosing here? One of the Japanese coworkers who was there was like, I've never seen him leave karaoke early, and I was like, thank you. I feel like it's gotta be in here. What the hell am I hearing? Is it the AI pod that's talking? Iwata would have sung along. Oh yeah, that's her. It's got the photos on it.
Taking out the power system now will limit the enemy's activities at night.
What?
Darkness to those on their way to die.
All the pictures. That was the CEO leaving the karaoke session.
AI pod launch confirmed.
Wow.
We'll pick it up.
Was
I wonder
no
what
one
kind of
concerned
secrets
about
are buried
that?
in it. I'll let you know if we learn something. Got
Thanks,
a report
guys.
from the intel team. Remember how the man on fire was crushed by Sahelanthropus?
Extraction
Well, the Soviets
arrived
recovered
at
his body.
Metabase.
Could he really be dead?
I don't think he
Development
Boss, head
is.
for
being
Yaha
added.
Obu's supply outpost and secure the man on fire's body. If Skullface was right, and a thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive, and this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up, well, that just might be what's left of our old friend Volgin.
Volgin? Such lust for revenge. Can you pick up any photos? Let me double check. Yeah, I was told by other like people who had worked at the company longer. They were like, he never goes home that early. Like, he likes to party. He likes to party till dawn, and you guys somehow like drove him away. You're just getting really into it. Oh, there's HOWDY. Can't see them very well. I don't think I can pick them up. You defeated him!
Caution. Sandstorm approaching.
I'm trying to remember what else we sang. We definitely sang Creep really intensely. Entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now. Entertain us.
Analysis complete.
Oh, I want him. Yeah. Bow.
Analysis complete.
Recreate the set list night for your next karaoke. Got it. Oh, they won't see me soon. The sandstorm always works in my favor. I wonder if there's any, whatchamacallits. Oh, I actually don't know if I can...
To extract him.
If I can use the whatchamacallits, the containers to yeet myself out anymore. Because of the wormhole. I'm not sure how that works. Ooh. I know he's a boaster, but he's still probably pretty good. Fun, I want that.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Discovered the brown note that only affects the executive branch.
Weather will clear shortly.
Is that a container? I want to try. Let's see very well. I thought this was an area that had quite a few containers. That might have been in the before times. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. There's one. Let's try. Yeah. Oh, wait, there's fire. I don't even know if these guys. Oh. All right, we're gonna test this. That guy coming for me, bro. Stop. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. I'll take all of them. Yeah, keep your eyes open. You could be anywhere. Okay, any good?
Analysis
Ah,
complete.
fuck. There you go. Wait, is that guy any good?
Analysis
Fuck.
complete.
Let's start picking my battles here. Got to start picking my battles. Right into Seattle, thank you for the raid.
He's coming too. Roger that.
That guy needed?
Analysis
Fuck!
complete.
Oh, it keeps happening.
You gonna extract him?
I'll go get that last box. Is this guy any good?
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Lead the shot, baby. Oh wait, there's another building. Any fun treats for me?
Extract him.
Why do you sound so judgy? Gonna extract him. I was gonna say, I have shockingly good Seattle representation in this community. Or at the very least, shockingly good Washington State representation. For someone who is not from there. Go out. Which way can I go out? Oh, up, CD. Alright, where was the one I was gonna steal here? I think I can just kind of take all of them now. I feel like I've gotten rid of most dudes here. The damage I've done to this base today. There we go. And then just ride this baby out of here. He just disintegrates with it. New England is like East Coast Washington State if you think about it hard enough. Tell that to all my Washington State friends. They always rag on where I'm from. They're all so elitist about it. Now for another pause pick. Yeah, let's see if she'll take another one from me. I'm pretty sure I got 2. Pretty sure. Oh!
Development project
Anti-trank.
has been added.
I think I saw that there's something else that I could build. I saw bandana, which...
Please
do they mean
specify
bandana? Fur bandana salvaged from Lake Nicaragua and lovingly repaired lowers occurrences of serious injury. Lowers occurrences of serious injury. I mean, yes. What was the other thing that it just said? It said anti-trank. Oh, that might be a security thingamabob. They know it's true in their hearts. No. I think the anti-trank is a security device.
Project.
Pretty sure. There it is. That's too much. Anti-tranquilization agent stops tranquilizers up to a certain grade from circulating through the body over time. Only effective on security guards. This is for like your so I did actually set up, and I spent the money to set up my base pretty good. Just Just realized this is normal. Maple wears Bospel. She Listen. 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 So I got an update to my model. I got an update to my model. And so I've just been... I'm using the updated model right now, you just can't tell. And I've been just using it by default, and I was so excited to have it and use it that I forgot. I forgot to be... I don't have a Gertrude version of my updated model yet, is what I'm trying to say. Gertrude is my non-updated model. And I've been so excited to use my updated model, even though I'm not showing the update yet, that that I forgot to put on Gertrude. Wait, I can give you a old teaser. Small teaser. A small teaser. Moose that kill. Would you speak them to me? I'm not gonna go that high. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. What is this? What could this be? Whoa. Yeah, plus, I mean, there were a couple things that got, updated as well, just, in terms of, like, the model and the rigging. And they're really, really minor, but there's stuff that I notice. And so I was like, oh yeah, of course I'm gonna use my updated model, because it has all the stuff and the updates, and it's fresh. So I need to devise Gertrude. I need to devise Gertrude for this model. Is the old model gone? No. It's literally, it wasn't a conscious choice, is what I'm trying to say. It was literally me going, oh wow, I was so excited to use this. I was so excited to use this, even though nobody's like really notices the updates yet. I will use this. I forgot I wasn't Gertrude until you said something. I keep all my like old models and stuff. There, fixed. Yeah. I didn't jump the gun. You didn't notice you didn't notice there were updates. Boss, say the words. Kept you waiting, huh? Yeah, see, you guys didn't even notice the updates, so it's fine. I didn't spoil anything. In fact, I teased it a little bit. Got a teaser. I have more teasers. I posted them on Twitter and Blue Sky, but I know a lot of people don't use those wretched... Well, Blue Sky's fine. A lot of people don't use Twitter because it sucks. But this is the teaser. I tried exporting a version of it with my usual hair, but you can't really tell what's different with my usual hair. So this is the teaser of the. It's not like a. It's not a new outfit, but it is a update to my current model. So that's teaser number 1. And then I have teaser number 2. La criatura. So I'm finding opportune times to roll them out. I'm probably gonna roll out the update on Sunday, and then I'll roll out the pixel model probably when I start Snatcher. So what did he want me to do? He wanted words that kill. He wanted me to speak them to him. Oh, secure the remains of the man on fire. That was it. Maybe I'll go back to Mother Base and do the pause, pick real fast.
Heading to Mother Base.
But I have other stuff too. There's something that I should be getting in like February, I think. I missed the teaser. It's okay. I can bring it back up. It's not hard. Let's teaser 1. And then there 2. Here they are. They're coming. Yeah, I have something else that should be coming in like, yeah, February-ish. And then I'm currently working on another thing that doesn't have a doesn't have a timeline yet, but I'm figuring it out. Woman! Leave my wife alone. Leave her alone! Good grief!
You ready to talk?
Ocelot, please. My God, please.
Anything? Still living up to her name. How about you drop the act? Who infected you with a parasite?
Oh, so it was her.
Can't let her talk. Put it back. All I want's a name. That won't trigger anything.
You don't know that.
Tell me. Tell me! Your lungs have been barbecued. There's traces of rubbing alcohol in your alveoli. This was found adhered to your lungs, intact. A petal. White Star of Bethlehem. The hospital. Skullface sent you to Cyprus to kill Snake.
Oh, she was the milady
You were burned inside.
who
and
got set
out.
on fire and fell out the window.
That should have been the end of it. But, all things considered, you look pretty damn healthy to me. We have Skullface to thank for that, right?
I was the only one capable of applying them to parasite therapy. Until he stole them from me.
Why are you here? Did Skullface send you? Or did you have your own score to settle with the boss?
Please. Be fucking cool.
Refreshing? Salt water.
No! She'll die!
His life isn't yours to take. Enough.
That's enough.
If she wanted to kill the boss, he'd already be dead. Same goes for us. She's had plenty of chances. She can talk. She's not here to kill anyone. You're wasting your time. It doesn't matter why she's here. She works for you now.
I was gonna say, if she wanted to kill us, she could have
in
been
love
just
with
been
the legend.
talking.
What makes you so sure?
I was the same way once.
What if she's a spy?
What if I'm a spy?
Did he just say he was in love with the legend?
Go on all day.
He sure did.
Boss,
Let her go. She won't speak so she can't spread the infection.
So that's probably how she knew that that one guy was infected, and she put the knife in his teeth. You'd like sense it in him somehow.
Na begitten Tisch?
Oh, she can't speak English.
Oh.
Idiki plak anat e.
Oh. Ako kode dziś desni.
Dne bizad.
Belagana gesnita. Tadobe yasteta. Asetota. Dodoにした。dodoにした。
My girl. Yeah, she's so real. Big boss is watching you. I like that they have all these big bosses watching you posters, and then they still have their Oshi hung up in random spots. And I continue to steal it every time. Have you listened to the tapes with Kaz and Code Talker? I have. I listened to pretty much all the tapes, except for the ones that I just got today. So I guess there's some additional ones that I got today, but I listened to like vocal cord parasites and some of the other ones. The one at the very bottom? Yeah, let me listen to the yellow ones at least. The hamburgers of Kazuhiro Miller.
I have spoken enough. Your men can take it from here. Will you permit me to rest? Have something to eat?
I thought you don't eat.
I can subsist without food.
Subsistence.
But there is more to the act of eating than nourishment. We receive nature's blessings and reaffirm our part in it. And in doing so, we express our gratitude.
Sorry, it's, hearing you say you don't need to eat and that you're a part of nature in the same breath. Anyway, what can we get you? Not exactly a five-star restaurant, but the kitchen's used to serving a lot of different appetites.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers?
Even we didn't have become Americanized. I eat them often back home.
And you just can't let them go. Well, as far as symbols of the American Empire go, hamburgers are pretty good. The victory of capitalism. Your people suffered so much at the hands of America. And you asked for hamburgers.
We have suffered more than you can know. But I do not see hamburgers as an accomplice. A single dish, providing a balanced helping of nature's blessings. Meat, grain, and vegetable. How could anyone hate such a magnificent thing?
Says the guy who can survive on photosynthesis. Balance has nothing to do with it. You just like a good burger.
That is also true. Be warned, though. I have very high standards.
Don't worry. I do too. All right then. One good old-fashioned all-American icon coming up.
I look forward to it.
Hamburger. Alright. I should be able to give her another photo now, hopefully. Unless I get DMCA'd by my best friend Quiet. Chilling with her yitties out down in her holding cell. This doesn't have a guard outside.
Oh, Snake!
Hello. You have you're ready to have another bad
What
time?
is it, Snake?
There we go. Not to mention her dog's out for
Bingo.
free?
Amanda and I taught Cecile how to make it. She picked it up so fast. I was really surprised. I guess Parisians have cooking in the blood. Are Cecile and Amanda doing okay? I wonder why they haven't visited. I'm sorry, Snake. My head hurts.
I need
Could
you to
you
play
let me
copyrighted music as loud as possible. Oh, there's also a really cute scene that I got. Ow. Sorry.
Gallo Pinto.
Sorry, I just rubbed my eye. Ow!
Snake.
I just rubbed my eye and I think I like cut my eyelid somehow. 1 second. Am I muted? Oh no. Is it work now? I'm back? Okay. I did cut my eyelid. I wasn't rubbing my eye that hard. I was just rubbing my eye a little bit, but I think the edge of my fingernail like caught on my eyelid somehow, and I gave myself like it looks like a paper cut across my eyelid. So I put Neosporin on it. Hashtag not sponsored. So yeah, I put Neosporin on it so that hopefully it'll heal faster and won't get infected or anything. But yeah, I don't know how that happened. That was really bizarre. I've never had that happen to me before. I wonder why.
The real me. I am.
Uh-oh. Well, that, I think, means I can't wear any cool eye makeup to the company Christmas party tomorrow. Oh, how did I do that? Maple Curse was somehow hurting herself by pure magic. Which eye is it? It's my left eye. Rip. Just got another tape. Oz's diary continue. You're solidus? No!
So,
I'm gonna die in the same
on
way.
Stage to sing was not enough. Miller even expected me to write the lyrics. He even said he had thought of the title already. Love Deterrence. As if he had done the hard part. Deterrence. Love. Deterrence. Deterrence is when nuclear weapons prevent war, right? I do not see how love fits in. But it was too late to complain, so I just sat and listened to the tape of Miller's backing guitar and the professor's melody over and over again. I guess the melody is more Professor Galvez's creation than Miller's, but on the whole, I think it is actually a good song. First, it goes for your heart with a sorrowful opening, but then you feel revitalized as the song goes on. Miller grew up in post-war Japan. Maybe that is why the song has that kind of balance. Long ago, I heard some Japanese music.
Enka?
Enka, I think? It sounded this way. But I wonder why it has to sound sad in the first place. Miller called it Love Deterrence. Doesn't that mean he had a love song in mind? All I see of Miller and women is the way he fools around with a lot of them at once. But maybe he has had his heart broken too. And what about me? I found myself thinking about Chico and Snake as well. I know Chico has a crush on me, so naturally he should come to mind. But why Snake? He saved me, and I feel indebted to him. But I thought that was all he meant to me. Why does my heart flutter when I think of him? It is embarrassing to be unable to control this emotion. There has to be a way to suppress it, to forget it. But maybe that is what love deterrence is? With that thought in mind, I went to my desk and began to write and write. Just 3 days left until Peace Day.
Yeah, these are definitely like... these are definitely like altered Oz diaries.
A landing zone. Landing zone.
Roger.
Miller's thinking of a snake.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
I don't even think I've gotten that tape yet. How does she have it? Lady.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Where'd you get the sweet tape from? Awooga. close my eye without it hurting, so it's like stretching the skin. Oh god. Am I gonna sleep tonight? Oh boy. Can't believe I've done this. At least maybe I'll look cool. You have an eye patch? I definitely do not. I don't think I've ever needed an eye patch for anything. I've never had like an eye situation. You just put a band-aid on your eyelid? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's such a thin cut that I just kind of threw Neosporin on it and I was like, it'll figure it out. Go for cheap at Walgreens. I can't believe I've done this to myself. Okay, thankfully nothing is full up, but some of them are getting in the vicinity of full.
Please
keep dabbing it till it stops bleeding, yeah. My plan. Okay, so bandana. So it lowers occurrences of serious injury. I don't know if it's like... Because usually I think of the bandana as infinite ammo, but maybe it's different in this game. Gray XOF. Standard gray combat fatigues worn by Cypher's covert strike force. Oh, she can wear that. But she can't wear clothes. Still gonna build it, but I don't think she can wear clothes. Wouldn't she like suffocate because she breathes through her skin or whatever? Twitch is censoring the word snake in chat. I did get a few, secure the remains of the man on fire. I did get a few costumes for her though, actually.
Heading to Afghanistan.
I got some outfits for her. I did get the blood. So, spooky quiet. And then I got silver. And I got gold. So shiny. Auga. So it's securing the remains of the man on fire. I don't know how this mission's gonna go, so I don't know if D-Dog can help me suss out the remains, or if Quiet would be better to deal with the dudes. Maybe I'll bring Quiet. Because we like Quiet. Can you tell her to put her jello tits away? I will never tell her. Keep them coming, little lady. I believe I caught my eye. It's so stupid. The Yeti must be free. Yeah, I've been avoiding spoilers obviously, but as I get further in MGS5, my friends who have played MGS will like send me things, or they'll tell me things. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, back in the day when that happened, people reacted like this." Like I didn't need to be told that everyone hated Raiden because I like read video game magazines at the time, but like different stuff, people would be like, "Oh yeah, there's this big like people were telling me, what was it, that before it was revealed as MGS5, There was this teaser where there was a guy basically in like the bandages from the first mission. And people were arguing whether it was like in-game cutscenes or real, and people were like, oh my god, is Kojima created graphics so realistic and stuff like that. Friends are the worst for spoilers. Mine are actually pretty careful, because I think they know that I... Jesus. I think they... That is so scary. I think they know that I don't suffer spoilers at all. So they
You have arrived at your destination.
Hauma. It is right here on the map. Kojima did invent graphics in 2015.
Updated.
But yeah, they kind of tell me stuff when they think I'm ready to hear it. And they told me after I got quiet, they were like, oh yeah, there was some reaction to her. And then once I started liking Quiet, they were like, okay, we have to tell you how people reacted to this character. And I was just like, how dare you? How dare the uncultured swine of whatever year it was that this game came out? How could you treat my wife like this? Some of us have an appreciation for the arts. I like that she already scouted the entire thing. What a god. 9 years ago. It's been 9 years. Yeah, some of us have an appreciation for the arts. And some of us are the intellectual lower class. And I know which I am. I feel that way though about a lot of like, I don't know, that sort of stuff whenever people are like, why do they got the metal bikinis on? I'm like, cause it's a hat!
The map has been updated.
That is one thing I need to stop like outing myself. I'm gonna get posted somewhere and it's gonna be like, this fucking bitch.
Analysis complete.
That was one thing, is one of my problems with Veilguard is in Inquisition you could have like, you could have armor that was literally just body paint. Like it wasn't even armor, it was like full Yiddy freedom. But in Veilguard, like, I don't know, I always felt like they were trying to cover the goods. And I was like, let my rook be free. Let her cook. How does she breathe under all of that? What if she photosynthesizes? And she's suffocating right now. She was originally gonna play Fragile in Death Stranding. That is a very Kojima name.
Analysis complete.
Ooh, I want him.
Analysis complete.
Got it.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, he's right there. Bro? There's so much happening right here. I don't even know if this. What? Bro.
Analysis complete.
I don't even know if this is where the remains are.
Analysis
This is such a clusterfuck already. Oh! Die, bitch! Fuck this. Is Troy Baker a Hollywood actor? I feel like he kinda is at this point. Yeah, I know. It's fine. I knew it was coming. Alright.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
I gotta be better. Gotta think more, talk less. Kojima courted Kurt Russell to play Naked Snake when MGS3 was in development, but Kurt Russell was like, I've played a guy named Snake before. That's so powerful. I heard some of the, like, the David Hayter drama at the time, where people were like, Kojima has turned his back on David Hayter and he has forgotten the face of his father, type of thing. I'm learning so much, because yeah, I've been educated about the David Hayter of it all. I was educated about people not liking Quiet, because they're lesser. I've been educated about people arguing about whether a guy was real in an ad. Kojima was always a David hater.
Enemy presence
I mean,
detected. The map
I
has
hate to
been
besmirch my boy, and he better still give me co-streaming rights next year, but I mean, like, Jeff is kind of that way as well.
Enemy presence detected.
Like, I'm convinced that sometimes Jeff only insists upon, like, certain actors' inclusion in, Performance of the Year so that he has an excuse to get a bunch of Hollywood actors in, basically. Like, big names. I know that there's, like, kind of an inappropriate term for that, that I've heard people use for him before. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. So you know, I also did a gross laugh at that video. Kojima's learned since then, but because he gets to be the monkey on a bunch of actors' shoulders, he probably didn't. No, I guarantee you he did not learn. Alright, that guy was a problem for me.
Fire! Fire at will!
There we go. Let them deal with her. As long as the Muppets get to riff on Jeff every year, all is good. The next year they should beat him with rocks! Jesus Christ!
Analysis complete.
I'll take you. You want 200 friends? They did a decent bit of concept art and scanning and modeling. Kojima strung her along for a while, then ghosted her. Oh, that sucks. It sucks that he would, like, ghost
Subject
her.
on board. Leave the rest to us.
Where are these clowns? This guy's in a weird position. Oh, I see why. On the stairs. Like, what is his leg doing?
Analysis
Your
complete.
deal. I'll take you. Oh, shit. Didn't even notice that guy.
Analysis complete.
Hold on. He's honestly handling it. guy in his fucking helmet. Oh, I think she got it off. There we go. Uh-oh. Huh. We'll get him. I believe. That guy. Can't scan that guy. Should I scan that guy? Eh. I don't even know if this is where the remains are. Oh, it's in the zone. Yeah, nothing's happening. Like, this looks like a place where there would be remains. Not that I know what a place that would have remains looks like. Honestly, quiet for me tends to, knock a lot of helmets off. And helmets are my #1 most annoying thing, so I appreciate her for that alone. Morgue? What about a cemetery? I don't know what those are. Where's the ding-dang remains? Are the remains in these minor metals? Are the remains in these buckets? There she is. Love you, baby girl. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You know what a cemetery is. We just don't have cemeteries. We just die in the woods. Let nature run its course. Return to the earth. The worms eat through me.
You gonna extract him?
She knows what a morgue is. It just causes Vietnam flashback. Somebody coming! Quiet! Help!
The truck. The back. It's empty.
Oh, thank God. I was like, do they have the remains? Ah! Oh, baby! I was like, do they have the remains in there? Please say psych.
Roger that.
A little bit of seafood. No, you don't. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, try and communicate now, dickhead. The enemy sniper. Yeah, I can't say morgue too loud, or I think about when I got so scared playing Mortuary Assistant that I slapped all of my keyboard and my mouse and I closed all of the windows on my computer midstream. I don't know, this feels like where they would keep the remains, right? It's giving remains having vibes. How is CP still talking? I blasted their thing. Blasted the intel. Allegedly. Uh-oh, he's coming. Oh Lord, he's coming. You played that game? I did play that game. Oh my God. She already blasted him.
Outpost captured.
Philanthropy.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Yes, I did play.
Analysis complete.
Mortuary Assistant. I played with Kudiko because I was too scared to play it myself.
extract him?
I was too scared to play it myself. I probably should, like, interrogate a guy. Instead of wandering around aimlessly. But yeah, there were a few moments where my soul left my body for sure. Let me just get rid of the satellite. Maybe I'll stop reinforcements from showing up. Is anyone here yet? No. Let me handle this and then I'll kick this guy awake and interrogate him. But yeah, there's a very particular point where a guy moved in a way I did not love. A guy moved in a way I did not love, and I go completely dead silent, and you can just kind of see me move in a direction and not quite. What the fuck is happening? Why am I failing at this so badly? I just move in a direction, then I keep moving because I've gone completely limp. Oh. Damn it. There you go. First try. All these guys or whatever. I think that guy's whatever. God forbid a man move.
Analysis complete.
Right. Let's... Oh my god! Quiet! Give me a fucking second. She just shoots him in my arms. I don't want the highly skilled soldier.
Updated.
Where did he say highly skilled soldier? Where else could it be? It's gotta be somewhere on this base, I'm thinking. Ooh. Nice. Big old diamond. I think I've already looked in the space under here. I'm looking for the remains of the man on fire. And I kicked that dude in the vague hope that he would tell me, and instead he was like, I'm a highly skilled soldier here, and I'm not even clear where he was talking about. Uh-oh, we got incoming. We got incoming! Or quiet will handle it. Anywhere else I haven't gone into? Maybe his remains are where the bees sleep. Oh, I guess we can check the other buildings? Oh, I wanna cause a lick of trouble first.
Понял. Занять оборонную позицию и найти снайпера. Конец связи!
Yosh. Turning the lights off will surely make it easier to find. Yeah, but I like being a scamp.
Analysis complete.
Take that guy. Quiet going to town. I'll take that. And I'll take this too. 'Cause I deserve it. Let me look in the building.
He's coming too. Roger that.
A decoy? That has to be a decoy. What's up, buddy? I didn't know that gave me heroism. Was that a diamond I see? Boner? Where'd you come from? There we go. Any other significant buildings in this area? This is like
approaching.
right. Looks like another building out back. This is shit right now, though. A decoy? There you go. You ran past him? Oh, he's just out in the open! My god. Guys. I was expecting it to be more covert. I knew it. Such a lust for revenge. Ooh, the decoy in the background. Oh shit. It is him.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Sheesh. I gotta redo the mission.
I barely recognize you, Colonel. Skullface used your thirst for revenge against Big Boss, did he?
Boss, I've
Completed.
updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. The details are on your iDroid.
Obtained key item. Man on fire, brackets, corpse.
Development project has been added.
Is this the quarantine platform? Or get out. I'm just trapped down here forever. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'd like to play Death Stranding too, but I'm unclear if it's something that makes a good stream game. Because I've been told by a few people it's a game that's like really best for just taking your time and like soaking in it, and I don't find that tends to be like super fun for me to play on stream, but I'm not like not into it. So much stuff. Oh, I can build a new platform now. Yeah, I'm not into it, I'm just like hesitant, I guess. Hard to say. It's definitely a take your time game, up to you if you want to stream it though. Yeah, I tend to like I tend to like streaming games where I can kind of just ball out. Whereas for lower key vibe games, I kind of like to play on my own, because then I can kind of play them like first thing when I wake up in the morning, when I'm drinking my coffee, or before I go to bed or something like that. The vibe is super different. You can give it a one-shot like Veilguard. Yeah, that's true. And that was one where I'm glad that I did it the way that I did it. Like, I was glad that I started it on stream, but then after that, I was kind of min-maxing a lot and getting really into reading the lore. And I was like, I'm kind of glad I'm just playing this on my own time. Death Stranding is a game that rewards taking your time. I didn't like it until my second playthrough, specifically after I used it to grieve. Oh, Death Stranding defies definition. Huh. I mean, like, I'm interested. I'm very interested. If you want streams that are chill, where you're just talking most of the time while delivering packages, it might not be bad. Well, like, my problem is whenever I unleash my limiters, whenever I unleash my limiters on stream and I start just really rambling about whatever, I tend to talk about like really wild shit, where afterwards I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have been so open. Or like my live journal era. Or what is this? Surveillance cameras? Yeah, we don't like those.
Unit dispatched.
Or I start talking about other games, and sometimes I feel like that kind of annoys people, especially people who are watching the VOD. I don't like the riot suits either. Hold on, but I don't like Sniper. I don't like any of this. These all have to go.
Unit dispatched.
No riot suits.
Unit dispatched.
No flashlights.
Unit dispatched.
No nothing. But I tend to just start rambling, and sometimes I start rambling about other games, and I've definitely gotten comments on my VODs that are like, why is she playing this game and talking so much about this other game instead of focusing on the game that she's playing? And then I feel kind of bad. And I do it anyway. No, but I feel like if I went into a stream where that was like explicit the explicit goal of the stream. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'd be really self-conscious about it.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
But I guess on like let me talk about how insane I used to be on LiveJournal, like that sort of stream would work for that, I guess.
Gaining altitude.
I do like to respect the game that I'm playing to and like talk about it and talk about how I'm feeling about it as well. Cause that's a comment, I haven't gotten that comment as much recently, but I used to get that comment quite a bit on my VODs. Like, she never talks about how she's feeling about the game. And I'm like, oh, okay. I try to take feedback. I overthink things a lot, but I do try to take feedback and like implement it where I can. High-level Death Stranding content where people launch off a cliff while stunt flipping on a motorbike. Well, apparently I did sequence break a boss fight in this, so does that count?
Mission list updated.
Mission list updated. Oh, I finally got a mission.
Select a mission.
Cursed Legacy. Recover the 2 containers loaded with Code Talker's research materials. The containers are hidden in the jungle, and XOF choppers are en route to collect them. Oh no. Oh, there's total stealth as well. Complete stealth required. Basically, what we're saying is don't play Death Stranding, you should play Billy Hatcher instead. Well, I think the other thing too is I tend to get on my most like unhinged rants on games that
Mission accepted.
it doesn't fit the bill. Am I going down here? This is trees, right? Like, I feel like he said it was in the forest, though. He said it was like maybe, what did it say? One was in the forest, one was hidden. The containers are hidden in the jungle. Okay, so it is down below.
Mission accepted.
This is the
Heading to
jungle.
Central Africa.
Yeah, I feel like my most like unhinged stuff happens during games where it does not fit the vibe. Like Ape Escape is where I was getting really into the time when COVID was first starting, where I went insane and did like days and days of a high-level research to make sure that my dad wasn't the Zodiac killer. And I was like, I'm playing fucking Ape Escape. Like, this is not the vibe. Considering the feedback you get compared to how much effort you put in to prove them wrong, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be a problem. So what was the results? Okay, let me break it down. So he was in each of the locations where the murders happened when they happened, but I think based on eyewitness descriptions, I think he would have been slightly too young. Results inconclusive. Well, the thing is too is that one of the first murders happened to a girl who was attending a community, I think it was a community college, and I think it was he attended that community college that same year, but he wasn't college age, he went to college early, so he was doing like college classes when he was in middle or high school, and I was like, that's probably too young to be Zodiac. Probably. But at the same time, Papa Moose is the type of person who you put on a movie for him, and like 50 times during the movie, he pauses the movie to give you a factoid, and you're like, I just want to finish watching this movie. Did he scoff or laugh at parts of the David Fincher film? Okay, that's exactly where I'm going with this. He's the type of person who he'll pause a movie 50 times to give you 100 factoids about different things in the movie. He'll be like, he'll see like some piece of technology in the back of an 80s movie and he'll pause it and he'll be like, do you know what that is? And I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking cassette player. And he's like, oh, so you know. And then he like gives you the lore on cassette player. Like, it's like, that's what watching movies with him is like. But when I put on Zodiac, the David Fincher film, he was dead fucking silent the entire time. Didn't even move for the pause button. Like, he was entranced. Didn't say a single thing the entire film. He's also the type of person where even if he's enjoying a film, when it hits his bedtime, he's like, I'm out. And he gets up and he rolls out of there like okay, I gotta go to bed. It's my time to go to bed. He stayed up past his bedtime to finish Zodiac. And his only comment, and it was only after the film ended, he did not interrupt the film to give me this factoid, was in the movie they kept playing Hurdy Gurdy Man. Do you guys, it's a Donovan song. It's hurdy-gurdy, 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 he sang. Hurdy-gurdy, hurdy-gurdy, hurdy-hurdy-hurdy. So, like, that song is used in the film, and after the film was over, he was like, yeah, I went to a Donovan concert one time. And I was like, since when the fuck do you go to concerts? It's like, I'm so confused about so many things in this experience of watching David Fincher's Zodiac with you. Like, that's so much happened. To any onlooker, it would be like, oh, not a lot happened while they were watching Zodiac, but to me, it was like the most eventful time watching a movie with Papa Moose because it was so weird. But no, I mean, I originally got weird about it because I was like, oh, it's pretty weird that he was in all of the places where the murders happened when they happened. But then when I was like laying the timelines down, I was like, I think he was probably too young. And plus, I'm like pretty sure they figured out who it was because they actually got DNA evidence recently. So I don't think it was Papa Moose. But see, this is what came up during Ape Escape. And like, can you imagine somebody playing Ape Escape? Like, and having this conversation at the same time. It's a fucking crazy thing to do, but I was just like, oh, everyone really needs to know about the time I went insane. Which is why sometimes I'm like, I need to pick my stream games carefully so if I get out of pocket, it at least feels right. He was trying to throw you off. Oh my god. Have you shown Papa Moose the A24 film where it's just Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson going insane in a main lighthouse? No, I've talked to him about it and he seemed like halfway interested. They've not watched it with him. Well, okay, so that's the other thing. And I think that's what kicked off the conversations we were talking about on stream. We were talking about DNA tests or 23andMe or whatever, and I was like, yeah. I was like, Papa Moose has gone on the record multiple times to me that if I ever do a 23andMe, like, he will disown me and never speak to me again and cut all ties with me because he does not want any of his blood relatives' DNA in the database so that law enforcement could theoretically look for relatives. And I was like, why are you so concerned about this? Like, why are you giving me the business about this thing I was not even considering doing in the first place? Like, I was not I was not giving any kind of indication that I was thinking about taking a 23andMe test. I wasn't talking about being interested or curious and taking a 23andMe test. He just came out with this unprovoked, and I was like, okay. Sounds like a really fun ape escape stream.
Boss, Code Talker's research has been stolen. The research materials have been packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. Enemy extraction choppers will be there any minute. You have to find and retrieve those containers before they arrive.
Yabba.
That area is being guarded by zero-risk security.
Double yabba.
The client is XOF. If the choppers make off with the containers, that research will end up in Cypher's hands. That cannot be allowed to happen. One other thing, boss. We need a cargo-capable Fulton extraction device to recover the containers. Use your iDroid to order its development and have it dropped in.
It's not the worst reason I've heard for that. Yeah, I was like, I get it, but I was also like, it's a weird thing to bring up unprompted. Papa Moose is the origami killer. I'm Norman Jaden, and he's the origami killer. My aunt wants to 23andMe for her and my grandfather, and I was like, yeah, don't put too much stock in that because I'm one of the few people in the family that knows she's not his biological daughter. Whoa! Whoa! Jesus Christ! It like just clicked for me.
Boss, looks like they're stepping up security around the target. Watch yourself.
Oh, so the target's over this way.
Enemy presence detected.
The lighthouse in Maine uses an authentic, albeit rare, local dialect. I'd really like to hear it, actually.
You must know where the containers are. If you can just squeeze it out of them.
I see one, cause I'm good. I'd love to hear what the rare dialect is, because Mama Moose has a pretty like weird, local, authentic dialect. I don't know how rare it is. Hate their fucking suits.
Attack.
Where the fuck are you going? Get him!
Great. Watch out. You could run into the enemy at any time.
Handled it.
Feel the roots. The branches. Target extraction confirmed. That leaves 1 target to go. Take care of the next one.
Yeah.
Boss, our early warning radar.
Oops.
Keep you informed of their ETA. Hurry up and extract the target.
What the f- This fucking guy.
Firing on the XOF choppers. If we attack XOF now, it'll be a declaration of war against Cypher itself.
What?
That time will come, but it's not now.
Analysis complete.
That guy was super good.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Okay, so they're up there. Hold on, I've got plans. Got big plans.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Assuming it's over here based on- yep, there it is. Alright, check this shit out. Oh, fuck. Yeah! Oh, there's a bridge. How did they see me? I had the stealth camo.
We've avoided the worst possible outcome. Exfiltrate the area. Go ahead and call the chopper. You can also exfiltrate the mission area by land.
Updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Alright, mission complete, boss.
Just as planned.
Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh?
Pro gaming. Well, yeah, I mean, Ape Escape was like the most obvious one, but then there's like Astro is where I had my live journal meltdown, and I was like, why am I talking about like my degree of live journal degeneracy on an Astrobot stream, the most pure boy known to man.
We got Code Talker's research materials back in one piece. The medical team has them under lock and key in the quarantine facility. The materials should help their research into the vocal cord parasites. Cypher won't be getting their hands on them now.
Oh, we got more hamburgers. More hamburger. Hamburger.
Side ops list updated.
About that AI pod you retrieved from Emmerich's research facility. Guess what we found inside?
A body?
A corpse. Human. The pod maintained a low internal temperature the whole time, and very little outside air got in. That would have slowed down decomposition. Still, the remains were mostly skeletal. Estimated time of death is between 6 months and a year ago.
What?
We put the screws to Huey about it. Listen to the tape. Turns out it was the body of someone we knew very well.
Jesus Christ. Huey, please. Well, first we gotta listen to hamburgers.
I hope you bought a better hamburger this time, Kazuhira.
Right. Well,
The last one was lacking in every way. The patty was too thin, the bun too dry, and the lettuce days old at best.
hey, that was 100% all beef patty, and no shortening in the bun either.
Nature's blessings, unadulterated, in hamburger form. Is that it? But when taste falls short, so does our gratitude to nature. Making such precious blessings unpalatable is sacrilege.
I hate to admit it, but I think you're right. I should have known better than to settle for second best. That's why I had him run some more R&D, develop a new burger.
He's spending R&D resources on
One of
burgers!
our researchers just dropped by with the latest results. Here it is. See how you like this?
We shall see indeed.
Anyone with native uncles has been through this. Anyone who knows you has been through this.
I thank you for this bounty, Mother Earth.
So, what's the verdict?
Not bad.
And?
But it does not hold a candle to what I ate back home.
Everyone's a critic. Damn it. I was sure the Kobe beef, but maybe we didn't have enough. If we had any more, we're cutting into our profits.
He really is taking my good maple points.
We'll be taking a loss on every unit.
What are you talking about?
Huh? Oh, anyway, I'll be back with another round of product.
I will be waiting. Did you say product?
You can't refer. You cannot refer to a burger as product. I will listen to those. Just trying to find Huey. Here we go.
Fine. Yes, Strangelove was doing AI research in that lab.
Why hide that until now?
Okay, so what? I wasn't working alone. You've got to understand. You do understand, right? I didn't want to drag her into this. It's my load to bear, alone.
So you didn't create the AI intended to drive Sahelanthropus. It was Strangelove.
Skullface was never in favor of AI control. So naturally they argued. Strangelove, she got him angry and he killed her.
How? You didn't see it? So you found her inside that pod after the fact.
I'm sure.
And you just left her body to rot in there.
Mm-hmm.
Or perhaps you put her in there afterward.
Mm-hmm.
I asked him not to take her away from me.
So she was killed by Skullface, but you asked nicely, and he put her body in the AI pod for you?
That's right.
Pathetic. You know, we have another idea. That you killed her.
What, me? I couldn't
He
kill
totally
her.
did.
You killed her and locked her body in the pod.
I wouldn't.
He would.
Don't treat me like one of you. I can't just kill anyone whenever I feel like it.
He did.
I'm a normal human being.
You're not.
Oh, I see.
You're extra
So you
wet.
just shut her inside and waited for her to die.
I would never do
He
that.
totally
What, you
did.
mean she killed herself?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
She climbed inside that pod and shut the door. It can't be opened from the outside. It was suicide. Suicide, I said. She killed herself. She got in when I wasn't looking and suffocated. She'd often try to do things like that. By the time I realized and opened the door, she wasn't breathing. I got scared and shut the pod again. I couldn't bring myself to open it back up. That's right. Me? Kill her? What is wrong with you?
I see. Just tell me one more thing.
Haven't you gotten enough today?
I've had enough of you.
Okay, I see it's a painful memory. You don't have to answer, just listen to the question. You see, we examined her remains. She had a scar on her lower abdomen, a surgical scar. It had been stitched up and had fully healed, meaning it was long before her death. She had a child, didn't she? Your child. Where's the kid?
How should I know?
So there is a child.
I've never seen his face.
What do you take us for?
They took it all. Even my child. I didn't even know he'd been born. I lost everything.
How old would he be?
It's 4 years since then.
And you know it's a boy.
Strangelove said so.
And his name?
We called him Hal, even though I never saw his face.
This fucking guy.
Please select a mission.
So I have extreme, total stealth, extreme, subsistence. So, seems like maybe I need to go back to Mother Base.
Please select a landing zone.
Huh?
Heading to Mother Base.
I was gonna say also, I thought Strangelove liked the ladies, so I'm kind of shocked. She does. I see. I just thought it was to the extent that she had no interest in you. Maybe she made an exception. any port in a store. I don't think I've ever wanted a port less than Huey. Dee Dee! Port Huey. So what did he say to me? I mean, I was supposed to listen to the tape, and I listened to the tape.
Welcome home.
This training. Supposed to develop something? Maybe I just need to listen to whatever. No, I feel like... Maybe I need to wait for battle gear to come back?
Please select a mission.
45 minutes left on him.
Please select a mission.
Any others come back yet? Oh. No. What's that one? Gas masks. Decoys. Shotguns. I thought we just took out shotguns. Yeah, I bet battle gear needs to come back before I can hop on the next mission. I do a bunch of side ops. I can do wandering puppets. Despite being freed of the skull's control, it seems their sanity is gone for good. Yikes. Oh, is there a new mother base soldier? Alright, I was just cruising through. Oh yeah, sure enough. Oh, it's in the jungle that I just almost got exploded in. I've rescued 7 of them. I don't know if I've actually given all of the photos to pause. We'll listen to a tape on our run.
This is yellow cake that Cypher was having the PFs transport. Before we met you, the boss recovered it from a truck crossing the savannah. Are there metallic archaea inside it?
Yes, the archaea metabolize uranium-235 to subsist. They must be stored inside yellow cake, or they cannot survive.
So those biological traces we took for impurities were actually the real cargo.
Of course, they are deactivated, so they do not trigger a sudden enrichment. They are like baker's yeast. Yet, they do gradually enrich the uranium as they feed. I imagine you detected weapons-grade traces.
Yeah, we did.
And the malachite that was loaded on the truck had traces of uranium in it too. So that's the flower, huh? Skullface was gonna sell do-it-yourself nuke kits. The uranium-enriching archaea complete with the user's manual. And the ores with the uranium could be sourced by the client or provided by Cypher.
Even the trace amounts buried in common ores can be enriched to weapons-grade uranium by the metallic archaea. Proving that must have been the most important factor of the trials. That and the ability to successfully prevent detonation.
So if the amounts of uranium in the ores are low enough, they can get past any inspection. And you only need a tiny amount of the archaea to act as the yeast. No great challenge to smuggle that either. The first step towards saturating the world with nukes.
His plan. That was not my intention. My only goal in developing the metallic archaea was to save the Dine.
What made you think a tool for creating undetectable nuclear weapons would save your people?
After 70 years, the Dine reclaimed the Navajo Nation from which we were banished. We bore all the hardships of poverty. But we were proud to live off the land we called our own. But in the moment the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, everything changed.
I don't get it.
The nuclear arms race between the US and the Soviet Union began with the end of the Second World War. Suddenly, there was a massive demand for uranium. And it was our ill fortune that the ground beneath the Navajo Nation was rich with uranium ore. The Black Ana government set up mine after mine, and many of the Diné worked them, never informed of any danger. Every day, they went to work with no protection. The slag was simply piled out in the open. When rain fell, uranium traces left behind would seep out, and when the ground dried, it was blown about as dust. Land and water were contaminated, irradiated. Many of us became sick and died. That pain lives on to this day.
I had no idea.
Wanting more than anything to revive the land my forebears left to me, I was delighted upon discovering microbes that eat uranium. If they could be domesticated, I believed we could rid our land of uranium.
Were you successful?
No. The research called for funding on a colossal scale. But nobody was willing to invest with no prospect of a return.
And that's when Skullface showed up.
Correct. I can save you and your people. We share the same will. That is what he said to me. And I believed him. Black Ana forced me to abandon my uranium cleanup work and focus on nuclear weapons. And he held all the Diné hostage. Today, the uranium mines within the reservation are finally closing down. It is simply less expensive now to source uranium overseas.
New victims, different places.
But uranium is a tactical resource. To rely on a foreign country for it is a difficult decision to make. And he was in the perfect place to influence that decision.
He could have condemned your people to the mines forever.
The contamination comes not only from uranium. The fallout from the Nevada nuclear tests also settled on our lands. As if our fortune were not already bad enough, we are also downwinders. To save the Diné, I must complete my original research.
Speaking of microorganisms, did you hear a student use bacteria cultures to play Doom? Wait, really? The refresh rate is 1 frame every 8 hours. Oh! Wait, is this new? I'm glad I checked.
Pause.
Snake?
She's been acting differently lately. Before, she'd respond to conversation. Just as long as it didn't conflict with her timeline. But now nothing gets a reaction from her.
What happened?
No idea. Well, Miller did go and tell her that Skullface is dead. If anyone should want revenge against him, it would be her. But it's not exactly like an angel of peace to cheer for someone's death. Now is it? There. Take a look at this, too. See it? Right there.
The wound is open.
Yeah. It was all closed up, and then it went back to this.
But why?
The medic has no idea how it happened. He figures it must have been self-inflicted.
Yeah, what if I got photos for you? Cause it's really just running around saying things. I mean, what does he usually do? I feel like I need to give her maybe a little bit of time. Yeah. Give her... That looks a little better. Leaving and coming back. I'll let you rest.
Development project has been added.
Oh God, DMC. Whoa! Whoa! How do I fall? We gotta get off this platform. As my wife likes to DMC. No! Where's the helicopter? Get me! Come get me! Get me away from my DMCA queen!
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Oh, the dulcet tones of Pequod's. Now of Pequod's rotors.
This is Pequod. On the station at LZ.
Yeah, great. Anyway, the guy who tortured you horribly had his head blown off by Huey wanted to let you know.
Gaining altitude.
Revenge! Revenge. Ooh. Yeah, I'm guessing that to get the next mission, Battle Gear has to come back. That's just my game theory, though. Oh, unless... Nope. Failed to fetch data. Looks fine to me. What was I want to check on the bandana. Did the bandana finish?
Please specify a project.
Yes. What does it do? Can I equip it? Is it like...
Please specify a project.
Oh, we almost have her gray XOF. Fury Corn! Yes, please. Yo, corn?
Please specify a project.
Costs 1 man on fire corpse. I just grind him into a fine powder. So where did the bandana wind up? Did it wind up in tools? No. I don't think it was in prosthetic arm. Maybe in here? Oh, I need to get the tuxedo for the gentleman who knows how to dress for the occasion. That's me. I am the gentleman. Oh, these are all sneaking suits. And sneaking suit accessories. I don't think it's the box. Or maybe it is in here? Where would they have put bandana? I don't think it's like a throwable. Oh, I really need to get the rocket control specialist. Oh, there it is. So it's just that. And you wear it, and it lowers occurrence of serious injury. Is it... I think I'm just confused about what it is. Is it like an equipment item? Woohoo! Oh, it failed. Fuck. Why? I trained you boys so hard. Still you do this. Is it shotguns that failed? Yeah, you're going.
Complete.
Back to the mines with you.
Unit dispatched.
Whoa. I don't like body armor. Whoa.
Unit dispatched.
So I still need 30 minutes before that's done. Send out. One of these is my special that I always send out. Reconstruction support. Gets me a lot of good Maple points. And the time actually ticks down when I'm not playing, which is nice. I feel like this would be good, because you get 30 A rank people for a C rank difficulty, so I could send out 10 C rank dudes and I will lose 40% of them, but in return I'll get 30 A rank combat guys. Like, that seems like a good... That seems like a good trade-off? I don't know if I'm just being crazy, but... Ah, I see. And this one is A rank. This is A rank, like, support, A rank intel, but you send out a bunch of B and C rank. So you're basically trading lower rank for higher rank. And you're definitely gonna lose a bunch of dudes. Is what it looks like? Does anybody have any insight? Has anybody done these particular dispatches? I mean, like, I feel like a dick for being like, yeah, if I lose 40% of my C rank soldiers, Lamau, I get a bunch of better dudes, but that's kind of the size of it. Because your success probability and predicted losses don't change at all. So it really does seem like you're just basically trading, you're gambling 10 C rank dudes for a shitload of A rankers. Maybe I should do that so that I can beef up my... Oh. So that I can beef up my combat resources a little bit. So I can do some of these. This one's not bad though. It's only predicted loss of 8 for 3 S rank volunteers. That seems good. Seems... Oh, but I have to send a bunch of A+ intel dudes as well. Okay. That's the trade-off. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, this is combat.
Caution, rain approaching.
Combat dudes only. But the missiles and liquid carbon missiles, I think that's only for the fob stuff. This one does seem good to me, even though I risk some intel guys. But then I can just get a bunch of better intel guys with this one. It seems like you just need to min-max, like, which forces you stack up, basically. Seems like it's honestly best to stack intel and combat, since they overlap in a lot of these. And if you stack a lot of intel and combat, then you can do these higher level ones to get much better dudes. Ooh, it's tempting. The yellow ones don't seem to be even within my, except for this one. That's the only one I can do. The rest, every time I click on them to even check, it's like, why are you even bothering? Like, give up. This one gives a lot of fuel. Oh, but that's a lot of predicted losses. Okay. I think I'm gonna start here.
Unit dispatched.
The game's like, are you fucking sure? And then I'll try to make up additional intel volunteers. With this. No, I'm probably gonna get a lot of KIAs, but Rome wasn't built in a day. This one, I'd rather stack some more intel dudes first. So I'll just leave it with those two. If I can get a bunch of intel and a bunch of these guys, I'll feel better about going for the A+ down here. And the S rankers up here. So yeah, this has the potential to hurt some of my A+ intel dudes, and I don't think I'm down for that yet. What about this one? This is A rank intel dudes as well. I'll be getting 30 of them from this. So basically, I think I just need to like focus up on these two things, because what I'm spending to do them, the return is so much. It's just like, it's free money. It's free real estate. And then once I have a good head of steam on a bunch of these dudes, then I can start kind of branching out and getting the higher grade ones here, and I'll feel less like I'm risking something. I think that's the strategy. Sorry, I'm sitting here like math ladying this. Oh god, so many people died! This is the problem. This is what scares me. I don't like seeing that. Oh, I do think I can build another It's all your fault! Huey! Platform, should I? If I built this, I might be able to add more dudes and get fuel faster, so that would be nice, but I think just based on the numbers, I think I'll go with combat unit, especially if I'm gonna get a big influx of guys from the missions I currently have out. Go for combat first. There we go.
Commencing platform construction.
So yeah, I just needed a lot of fuel for 3. Okay. We're making it work. Here's materials. Amount of materials obtained increases. Material processing time decreases as you add more staff and unit level. Okay. I do wonder if it would be efficient to level up my base development platforms just to like be able to churn out. But it's probably, I mean, it would cost 11,000. I need a lot. So maybe it's better to just hold on to the 11,000. Yeah, I never have enough fuel. I did put my fobs. I put my fobs in S rank. Except for fob 1, I put my fobs in S rank fuel places to try and get ahead of this thing. But it still doesn't give me enough. I wonder like how much faster. But I mean my base development squad isn't even full yet, so maybe I'll just work on trying to build that out faster. I'll just work on trying to build that out faster. Meow. It'll be fine. Alright, well, I feel like despite hitting the Huey wall, I feel like we did make pretty good progress, so. I'd like to fit in one more MGS5 stream before I have to travel at the end of the month. That would be cool, so let me try and figure that out. See what I can make happen. Because I have a stream on Friday that I have to do prep for, and then I have a stream on Sunday I have to do prep for. Friday I'm gonna be doing Friday on YouTube I'm doing a Dragon Age debrief. It's just basically gonna be me just like rambling. Rambling, ranting, having one. But I'm really, I'm going through my lore presentation right now, and I'm updating it based on like new information from Veilguard and like, oh hey, like this was right, or this wasn't quite right, or this was totally wrong. Like I'm putting kind of that sort of stuff in there. Yeah, if I don't debrief, I'm gonna explode. I have literally in the Discord, I have a Dragon Age quarantine thread to keep me away from everyone while I just scream. So I just want to get it out of my system. Yeah, I just want to talk about like how I liked the game, but also all of the lore stuff and kind of my theories going forward. So I'm doing that on Friday. And then on Sunday I'll be back on Twitch because I'm hosting the official VTuber Awards. They're super official, just like last year's. Super official, super unbiased. Just a completely original production. So that's on Sunday. I might do a guerrilla stream at some point. It kind of depends on how things shake out as far as Friday's my last day working for a couple weeks, which is nice, but depending on how much my life is put together, I might do a guerrilla stream as well. Because I want to play the Home Safety Hotline seasonal DLC, because they have like holiday themed DLC for Home Safety Hotline, and I really want to play it. So I might try and cram that in before Christmas, if possible. But looking at Friday and my vacation balance, yeah, I didn't use all my sick days this year, and that has been on my mind. I was like, I could technically just call out sick. I'd probably get in deep shit, but I could do it. Oh my god. For a fun surprise that was on the pod, take a look at the Maple stream chat channel in the Discord. Oh, okay, I'll go take a look. The return of house fires? Yeah, but this time it'll be a holiday house fire. A special warm and cozy happening of the season. Oh, look at old baby! Look at Babby Hal! Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh my god, stop it. Look at his glasses. I'll protect him at all costs. Let us know ASAP if you can grill it. Yeah, I mean, if I do, it'll probably be Saturday sometime. I just need to figure out what's going on Saturday. I have some house stuff going on right now, and I'm trying to get it fixed as fast as possible, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to Sonic on Friday, but I mean, maybe that makes it a better day to do the Dragon Age rant, because I don't really care if I just ranted in an empty room. I just need to get it out of my system. So this way you guys are saved, I get it out of my system, everyone benefits. It's pure profit. I personally am going to the Sonic movie tomorrow night. I'm leaving my office Christmas party early to go see Sonic 3. And I told them as such, because they were all talking about, they were trying to coordinate rides, and they were like, oh, because we're going to like a tavern near where I work, and so they were like, oh, well, we can drive together and we can carpool and do this. And I was like, no one will want to drive with me unless you want to leave early, because I have to leave early. And everyone's like, oh my god, Maple, why do you have to leave early? Like, what's going on? And I was like, I could have lied and said I had a family thing, but I panicked and I was just like, I have a ticket to Sonic 3, and it's the, like, butt kicker seats, and I really want to be there. And they were like, and someone was like, I knew it. Yeah, it's a special family event. So I'm going to that tomorrow, but I know it's not out in a lot of places until Friday proper, so I know a lot of people are going then, so I won't spoil anything, I'll keep it to myself. Don't forget to get all the Sonic swag while you're there. So I brought that up because I was all excited about it, and one of my friends was like, oh, I think you have to pre-order the popcorn bucket, make sure you get it. And so I panicked, and I was trying to figure out how to pre-order the Sonic head popcorn bucket, and I can't find a way to do that, so I don't think that's true. I don't think you have to pre-order it, but if you do, I'm gonna be really pissed off because I want it. I'll just lay on the floor and scream a lot until they bring me out my Sonic head popcorn bucket. Did you get the Sonic 3 DLC for Shadow Generations? No, I haven't. I want it. I want to grab it, and I kind of want to stream it. But yeah, a busy day tomorrow. But then luckily Friday, other than Dragon Age debriefing, is pretty quiet for me. So It'd be absolutely buck wild to make people pre-order a popcorn bucket. That's what I'm saying! I'm like, there's no way! But maybe, I don't know. I hope not, because I want it really badly. I need it. We will see. We will see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. I will try to, I won't spoil Sonic 3 tomorrow. I'll try to keep it to myself. I'll just let you know that I am really excited to see it, and then I will let you know that I was really excited to see it after it's done. But I'll see you on Friday for Dragon Age debrief for anybody who wants to put up with that. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I just want to talk about it. Let me sing my heart song. But I will see you guys Friday or Sunday for the real VTuber awards, and have a good rest of your night or your morning or afternoon or whatever it is wherever you are, and oh, 2 hamburgers!